you must feature your chosen ingredient in your finished dish. The two teams that bring us the two best courses will go into tomorrow's immunity challenge, where one of you will secure the first spot into the top 5. Yeah. That's right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go then.
Let's go. Let's go, mate.
Hello. How you going, guys?
Good, how are you going?
Good, good. So we've got Blue Spice Basil to start with.
Yep.
Yes.
So that's our main focus. That's what we're going to try and showcase to everyone.
Yeah.
Melissa and I are thinking of a raviolo filled with the blue spice basil, vegetable broth, and then maybe some sort of oil with the basil.
We're thinking of a ricotta and herb filling.
Yeah,
Because
okay,
we
cool.
really want to have the basil in all the elements. So in the ricotta filling, in the broth, and then in the oil as well.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And would you recommend for the oil and everything, you just using the leaves of this?
Yeah, leaves, so strip the leaves down as many as you can.
Yep.
And all of this, strip that and use that fairly heavily dusted over the end of the dish, I reckon.
Okay, cool.
Beautiful, guys. I reckon you can get started.
Yeah, let's get started.
Awesome. Thank
All
you.
right,
Go for it.
thank you.
Thank you. Good luck.
Okay, so I'm going to get started on the pasta dough.
Okay, great.
And then I'll work on the ricotta as well.
Yep.
So do you maybe want to start working on the
Yeah,
broth
that
and
sounds
the
good.
oil?
Yeah,
All right?
perfect. Yep.
Okay.
Great.
Lots to do. We've only got 2 hours to prep to get it done. I'm really happy with the ingredient that we picked. I think we're both really comfortable using basil, and we were really happy when we got on tray. And I love working with Theo. We were together in the last team challenge. Going for the win today. Definitely want that immunity. Get that top 5.
Hello, hello. All right, Kathy Lime.
Yes. We've got main dish today. I'm stoked. I'm happy with main.
Yes.
What's your thoughts? What are we doing?
Straight away, I've got ideas. I'm thinking I'd go down the seafood route and maybe make like some sort of curry-based sauce.
So something fresh, so maybe, you know, maybe a curry base with a oil perhaps?
Yeah, out of the leaves. Yeah, love
Yeah.
that. Maybe a fish direction wouldn't be a bad idea for you.
Okay.
Rock flathead.
Yeah.
Absolutely premium fish. Makes a beautiful curry as a fish.
Yeah, sure.
And I can show you how to sort of prepare
Yeah,
that.
that'd be awesome.
get it
We're not the fish queens.
Yeah, no, that's
of
fine.
of the crew,
that's fine.
so...
I can show you that.
Yeah.
That's no worries at all.
Okay.
Any advice I could take off Blaine, I'm taking. I'm like asking questions. This is just so amazing.
And then you got your curry, which
And
you're
then
going to
we've
do.
got like a broth-based curry we were thinking.
Okay. Is the kaffir lime going to be through that as well?
Yeah. Use the fish bones and things like that.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Because that showcases using all the bits.
Yeah.
All right. Well, first thing up, I'm going to show you how to fillet this fish.
Perfect.
And then we'll get into it.
That sounds amazing.
Oh, they're already in.
Right.
Wow.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Oh, it's so awesome. I love being in a team challenge, especially with my mate.
Okay, let's do this, sweetie, okay?
So let's get an idea of who's doing what, right? So if you start that,
Yeah,
right?
okay, yep.
Then basically I'll do the broth.
You do need to communicate with each other in a team. And her and I definitely have no issues with that.
Yeah, both on the same page, aren't we, Ray?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, guys, how you going?
Yeah, real good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, thanks for this. We've been thinking what we can do, but me and Declan are doing dessert. But not only that, me and Declan are doing dessert with tomatoes.
All right, what are we thinking? Any thoughts yet?
Yeah. Speechless right now.
All right, what are we thinking? Any thoughts yet?
Yeah, it's not looking too good at the moment. I'm very nervous. I can't believe we've ended up with dessert, and we just got to get our thinking caps on and sort of brainstorm some ideas that we might be able to do with tomatoes. We're thinking maybe like a panna cotta.
Okay.
So we'll have an explore what other ingredients are in the kitchen. But like tomato, basil, strawberries, they're all good things that work together.
Yep.
We're thinking of some sort of glaze to go over the top as well.
So balsamic and strawberries, balsamic and tomatoes are the two absolute perfect combinations.
Yeah.
And you're wanting to finish it with a tomato
So
sorbet or something?
we thought like a tomato granita with strawberries tossed in some syrup. And
I really like where you're going with it.
in essence, these seem like good ideas. I just sort of need that bit of like reassurance.
Just nail these three things, you should be in a good stead to have a good dish.
Okay.
Beautiful. Go for it, guys. Have fun.
Looking forward to it. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Yeah, the boys in the hood.
Hey, look, what a doozy for us. The guys who, you know, haven't shown their full strength yet in the desserts, get dessert, and they decide to pick tomatoes. Like, I'm definitely nervous, but, you know, you got to roll off the punches. And Decky and I work really well together. We know what each other can do.
Declan, he's gone with the panna cotta.
All right.
I'm going to get onto the granita and then get onto the blaze.
Can you go grab me some more strawberries?
Yeah. I'm just juicing the strawberries and the tomatoes. There's a ton going into this. I've got to get this tomato granita in the blast chiller. Biggest issue is in no setting in time.
We just got to nail it?
Yeah, soon.
Yeah.
Lane, here we are, where the magic happens.
Yep.
How are they going?
They're actually not doing too bad.
Good ideas?
Yeah, I think they've come up with a few smart choices.
Yeah.
Brown team.
Yeah, so entree, they're going with ravioli of ricotta, basil. They're going to make a little oil out of the basil as well, a little bit of consomme, and then finish off with all the basil seeds to keep that as like the prominent sort of thing.
Did you say raviolo or ravioli? Is it one big one or is
One
it
big one.
One big one.
Yeah.
All right.
Should be all
What
right.
about the grey team on the mains?
Yeah, so mains are going to go with beautiful rock flathead. The capulum are going to make into a bit of a curry, also into an oil, so that'll show in two parts. The fish will be cooked, nice pan-seared, sitting on top of eggplant, zucchini, which have both been nicely barbecued and dressed with kaffir lime oil and also a little bit of acidity and salt.
You sound like you're vibing on that.
Yeah, I think they might have found the simplicity, perfect like balance of simplicity towards what they need to do for the course.
Yeah. And now the all-important one that we can't wait to hear what the boys are doing with tomatoes for dessert.
You know, I reckon they've got something planned.
Right.
As they're going to go with the panna cotta, tomato honey panna cotta, and then you've got tomato and strawberry granita.
Nice.
Which I really like the way they put those two things together.
Yep.
And because of that, we went down the path of some balsamic type glaze. I actually think if they take that little risk and they nail all those three things, maybe it could be one of the best dishes. So.
Right. You're calling it early.
It could be if they get it right.
Theo and Melissa, your entrees are leaving the pass in 1 hour. Let's go.
Go, guys. How quick does time go?
Far out. Now my pasta dough is resting. For my raviolo, I'm going to move on to making the ricotta filling. Can you do me a favour?
Yeah.
Can you just put those on the heat behind me? Just the milk on the heat, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Teamwork, eh?
I've definitely taken the lead with this cook, which I'm really excited about. I usually go into team challenges feeling very nervous. Hey, Theo.
Yo.
Can you just hold this?
Yep.
Just so it doesn't fall in. Yeah. And Theo is so amazing. He's really supportive.
Beautiful. Look at that girl. Burning me, but it's all good. Nah, it's all good. Melissa and myself are working really well together. We're both from European backgrounds, Italian, Greek, you know, strict but loving.
All right, Theo, you want to get that water on and when you're done with that?
And I think that's the way we operate in here. We're both firm with each other, but a lot of love in the area too. I'm here for you if you need help, all right?
Thank you.
I'm working on the broth. That needs time to develop flavour, time for balance. So I'm gonna add some celery, maybe some white onion, garlic, basil. I want it to complement that blue spice basil peppery flavour.
Smells delicious, doesn't it? Yum.
The broth is very important, probably the most important thing.
Perfect.
Let that
Sounds
simmer for a
good.
bit and then start straining it. And
Sounds good.
we really want it to be light. It's entree, really light broth, a very light ricotta with the basil inside, and then the basil oil to just lift it all up. Trick here is to keep a really nice colour. I think this now is hitting the brief. Want to come and have a taste of this?
Yeah.
And when I say hitting the brief, I mean out of the park.
Oh, that's really good, Theo.
Yeah.
Good job.
All right, I'll take that out. We've got the kaffir lime leaves today, so we're going to have a beautiful seafood main meal, and we're going to make a beautiful kaffir lime leaf curry sauce. I am super excited but super nervous. I've got a whole tray of flathead in front of me that I'm going to fill it.
So I'll give you a little look at how I do it.
Sure.
So the best thing about flathead is they're actually